All right, ladies and gents, I think we are just about ready to get the stream started for today. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just about ready. Welcome, everybody, back again to another stream. Today is stream number 383. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a pretty good Tuesday so far. Before we begin today's stream, let's go over our streaming schedule. Where is it? We stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central, daily updates on the community tab, all of that good stuff. And of course, guys, for today's stream, as I'm sure you can tell by the title, we are just going to be doing a super chill, super casual little hangout stream for today, just because my internet the past couple of days has not been very good. In fact, yesterday it was down for nearly 13-ish hours, so that's not super great, right? I couldn't get any work done. With that being said, since the internet was out, I did film the entirety of my Ninjago City Markets review, because I don't need internet to point the phone at the camera, or point the phone at the set and record, you know, all that good stuff. So yeah, that review is out. I was able to film and edit that entire thing yesterday while waiting for the internet to come back on. So yeah, check it out if you want. It is up on the channel. My Ninjago City Markets review is live. It's about an hour long. Feel free to check it out if you have the time and the patience to see me talk about a Lego set for about an hour. So but yeah, that's what I did yesterday when the internet was down. That's why we didn't stream yesterday, and that's why we are doing a casual stream today. Also, in terms of announcements for you guys, my giveaway is still running. You have until this Saturday to sign up for it. Check that out if you have not yet signed up for it. You have until Saturday. Winner will be announced on Saturday. And what else? Oh yeah, we're also doing another round of Ninjago hot takes. So check out the community tab if you want to take part in that as well. We are doing a Dragons Rising only hot takes video. So that'll be fun. We already have some good hot takes on there, so feel free to sign up for that if you so desire. Oh no, don't worry, my fingers are absolutely nasty. I bite my nails because anxiety, so, you know, that's what I got going on over here. I think I mentioned that in the video. Saturday, be there. Oh yeah, definitely. Be there on Saturday to see who wins the giveaway. Let's see, will I address hot takes that are not Dragons Rising related? Not for this upcoming video. Because we're trying to do Dragons Rising only. So if you want to be featured in the video, or at least have a chance to be featured in the video, try to drop a take that's simply Dragons Rising related. So there's that. Yeah, the next round of hot takes will be coming very, very soon. Let's see, what else do we got here? How are you guys doing? I don't know if I remembered to ask how you guys were doing today on this lovely Tuesday evening. Thank you, Karloff, for subbing. I appreciate it. Oh, also, really quick, I guess I don't know how much of a relevant announcement this is, but my sleep schedule will be changing a lot. The stream schedule will not change, but sleep schedule will most definitely be changing. We're actually going to be awake during the day now, like normal human beings. How about that? But yeah, that'll definitely not change the streaming schedule nor the video schedule and all that good stuff. Slept like all day. Oh man, I wish I could sleep all day. I've been getting really, really sucky sleep the past couple of days. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe it's because my sleep schedule has just been all out of whack. Let's see, is it live Saturday? I'll drop the giveaway winner on Saturday, just in a video. I'll make a video being like, hey, this is who won. I'll show the randomizer and all that stuff. So that'll be on Saturday. Like I said, you have until Saturday to sign up for the giveaway. Who just subbed? Psych? Thanks for subbing, Psych. Appreciate it. You were a real one. Ninjago Dragons Rising sucks. I like it so far. I think it's pretty good so far. Harumi's my favorite Ninjago villain. She's pretty cool. Don't mind that. But yeah, guys, for today's stream, we're just going to be going over whatever you guys want to talk about. If you have anything else going on, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, we will be here for the hour, just kind of chit-chatting. I do have my water with me, so if you hear me pause and take a sip of something, it's water. There you go. But yeah, guys, that's what we're going to be doing today. I guess we can go over the rest of the week here. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing another Ninjago bracket, so be on the lookout for that. Thursday, I'm not sure what I want to do on Thursday just yet. Maybe we'll play Brawls, maybe we won't. I don't know. I was going to play Brawls yesterday, but, you know, internet problems. And then on Friday, we're going to be doing the 2-hour gaming stream as per usual. So, Moro or Euphrasia. I don't know. I kind of like Euphrasia a little bit more. I think that might be a hot take in and of itself, but maybe Euphrasia's a little bit better than Moro. Feel free to unsubscribe now. Let's see. What else do we... Oh, just watched John Wick 4. Nice. Very cool. I'm a huge fan of the John Wicks. If you guys haven't seen those, check those out. They're a little violent, for lack of a better term. But yeah, they're pretty good movies. I like Keanu just as much as the next guy. Explain why Wildfire is the best Dragon's Rising character in very detailed form. I will write up that 18-page essay... double-spaced MLA format. But no, she's pretty cool. I like her a lot. I really enjoy Wildfire. I really hope they elaborate on her a little bit later. You know, try to figure out who she is exactly, what exactly her power is, where she comes from. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing what else she can do in the future of Ninjago Dragon's Rising. Have you seen the FNAF movie? I don't think it's out just yet, is it? But I have seen the new trailer. I saw that trailer today. It looks okay. I'm not like the biggest Five Nights at Frederick's fan in the world, but, you know, I'll probably check out this movie. Apparently it's going to be on the Peacock streaming service, so I have that, so I'll probably check that out. Ooh, almost at 400 subscribers. Very cool. Congratulations. That's a pretty good milestone. Lighthouse Siege set or Attack of the Moro Dragon. I never had the Attack of the Moro Dragon. That was always a set that I skipped, you know. I never bought it whenever I had an opportunity, but I did get the Lighthouse Siege, and that set is probably one of my favorite Ninjago sets of all time, I think. Easily top 20 if I had to pick. But no, it's a pretty good set. It's a pretty good set. I like it a lot. So it represents one of my favorite moments from the show. The Jaya moment during episode 62, is it?
Not want you to do this, brother.
And we also have ourselves a $5 super chat here from Lizzie. Thank you very much, Lizzie, for the $5 super chat. Can't be here this week. Family gonna be here, and my cousin had a kid, but have a few great streams. Sounds good, Lizzie. Thank you so much for the super chat and the kind wishes there. We will see you very, very soon, I imagine. Hopefully next week we'll catch you back here in the comments. But thank you very much, Lizzie, for the $5 super chat. Have fun this week with all that family stuff. Sounds like it's gonna be interesting, so good luck on all of that. And like I said, hope to see you again on stream real soon. How do you get to the community tab? If you go to my channel, if you just pull up the channel there should be a tab on the top. You see videos, shorts, playlist. There's one that's called community. You click on that and you can see all of the community tab posts. So feel free to give that a whirl if you so desire. Explain how Wildbrain killed Ninjago. I don't think they did, to be honest. If anything, and here's maybe another Ninjago hot take, if anything, the animation of Wildbrain is better than the animation of Wilfilm. What? I know, it's crazy. Not saying the seasons are better, but the animation I very much prefer in Wildbrain. It feels a lot more fluid and not as static. The fight scenes are a lot more vibrant, dare I say. So I kind of prefer the Wildbrain animation as opposed to Wilfilm. But maybe we could do a poll to ask you guys which you would prefer. And we're talking strictly about animation here, all right? Like, not like the quality of the seasons, but like the animation, you know? Let's see. Who has the best Ninjago animation? Yeah, we could totally do a couple of polls today since we're just kind of sitting here, just kind of chilling. We got Wilfilm or Wildbrain, formerly known as DHX Media or something. Glad they changed their name to Wildbrain. It's a lot easier to remember that way. Let's see. Yeah, who's got the best Ninjago animation? Feel free to take a vote. What do you guys think? Third option, the movie. Oh, man. Would you invest in a Lego room with a large-scale city? Honestly, that's always been kind of like a dream of mine, but I've never really had the space to pull that off. So maybe one day, when I'm old and gray, maybe I could make my Ninjago city, but definitely not anytime soon. I will be changing around the studio here. I don't know if I told you. Probably not, since I just made that decision, like, the other day. We're going to be changing around the studio a lot here. There's going to be a bit of rearranging going on. I got a new desk coming. I got a new stand for my TV. So things are going to be rearranged here. So I'm looking forward to doing all that. I'll probably post some pictures on Instagram.com. Show you guys some updates. Link in the description, by the way. What's something that you loved as a kid but you now hate as an adult? There's a lot of movies where, as a kid, you're kind of stupid. Everything's just amazing to you, right? But as you grow older, I mean, a lot of those movies, it's very apparent that a lot of those movies that I loved weren't very good. I think the best example of that's probably the Transformers movies. I used to be obsessed with the Transformers movies, and some of them are still really, really good, right? But some of them, i.e. 2 and 4, are not as good as I thought they once were back when I was a wee youngin'. Like, I was kind of in denial there for a while after 4 came out. I was like, man, this is the best movie ever. And then after I sat on it for a while and grew up a little bit, I was like, you know what? Nah, maybe this movie isn't as good as I remember it being. So, yeah, usually that's what I find. A lot of movies that I used to watch when I was younger are just not good in the modern day. Ooh, we are 50-50 on the poll there. Will Film, Wild Brain, 51-49. Pretty close. I think both have their advantages, obviously. I like both, don't get me wrong. But I do feel like with Wild Brain, like I said, it's a lot more fluid. That's just my opinion, though. It is just my opinion. Yeah, we're kind of upgrading the room here. New desk, new computer, new attic cover. We're getting upgrades, people, upgrades. Ooh, going on vacation on Friday? Nice. I, too, have a trip planned. Just a day trip on Saturday. We're gonna go to the zoo. It's about an hour away, and it's gonna be heckin' amazing. They have, like, lynxes and zebras and all kinds of stuff, so that's gonna be fun.
Ain't no believing this, Morty.
Thank you, Dragon Boy, for subbing. Appreciate it. Almost at getting to 700. Very cool. Congratulations. Favorite dragon? Ooh, that is a good question. Who is my favorite dragon? I do like the Nindroid Mech Dragon quite a bit from Rebooted, but like Dragon? I don't know, that's a good question. I kind of have a soft spot for Shard, just because he was one of the first dragon sets that I got, so might need to go with my boy Shard. Rocky's pretty cool too. I never got the original Rocky set, though, unfortunately. Also, the original Ultra Dragon is super cool. Zippy is fun. He's just kind of a big dog. So I enjoy that quite a bit. When can we do another dedicated Pokemon or Mario Kart stream? Hopefully at some point soon. Unfortunately, there's only like 5 days in the week, so we got to start planning things out a little better, I think. And by we, I mean me, because I'm running the show here, right? So I don't really have any like decent management skills though, so I'll try my best. Maybe on Thursday we could do something different as opposed to like brawls. Maybe we could do a Mario Kart stream on Thursday instead. But brawls we will definitely play on Friday. Either way, we're going to be playing Mario Kart 2 on Friday, but I'll figure it out. Why don't we end the who's got the best Ninjago animation poll? It's been going on for a few minutes here. Seems like Wild Brain inched ahead just a little bit. Yeah, like I said, both of those... Thank you, Funny Sis, for subbing. Yeah, both of both Wild Brain and Will Film have decent animation for Ninjago, but like I said, I just kind of prefer Wild Brain. Ooh, top 5 seasons? Not sure if I could give you my top 5, but I could totally give you my top 3. Third place, Master of the Mountain. Second place, Sons of Garmadon. First place, Tournament. I think those 3 are the best seasons that we've ever gotten for the Ninjagos. So, let's see. Ooh, just got Possessed Garmadon and Skybound J with the eye patch. Very cool figures. Very, very cool. I really enjoy the Skybound J with the eye patch. Honestly, should J have kept his eyebrows? Or eyebrows. Eye patch. Yeah, he probably should keep his eyebrows. Should J have kept his eye patch? I think maybe they could have worked that into the story. Would have given him a more unique look. Obviously, he should probably keep his eyebrows. Maybe not, like, fully, though. Maybe he could shave a little eyebrow slit in there, like he had back in my day. And Jay should get his eye patch again. I agree. I think that could be really cool. If you subbed and resubbed, does it pop up? Just kind of depends on if you have your settings right. Like, you're supposed to have your subscriptions public if you want to show up on stream, but I wouldn't recommend like unsubbing and subbing again just because it kind of spams the stream, and eventually I'm just going to stop reading the sub feed. So you could try to do that, but I would not recommend it. Wish they kept his eyebrow scar. Yeah, me too. I think that was definitely like one of the most defining features of his character back in the day. I mean, like physically, So I think they should have probably kept that in terms of the redesigns, but hey, what do I know? Tom Holland is quitting acting next year. Yeah, I heard he's taking a break. I heard he's just kind of burnt out. I don't blame him. The last couple of things that he's acted in, haven't they gotten like not so great reviews? So yeah, if I were him, I'd probably take a break too. Seems like we're kind of on a losing streak. And yeah, breaks are fine, right? Take a break if you need it. All is good. It's not like I'm going to cry myself to sleep, cry into my pillow. Tom Holland's quitting acting. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Let's take a sip of my water there. You should play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I probably should. It's definitely on my playlist list of things that I want to play. I've never played a Zelda game before, though. Yeah, No Way Home was definitely a win, I'd say. But he's acted in a lot of other stuff since then. So I think that was like his last critically acclaimed thing, right? For 2 weeks, Lego Brawls was actually $5 on Switch. Ooh, the sale ended Sunday night. Oh, man. Well, surely it's not that expensive right now, right? $5 is a very good price for it, though. If you can find Brawls for $10 or less, I'd say jump on it. It's a pretty good game. Definitely not worth over $10, though. $5, that is a pretty good deal, I'd say. If I didn't already have Brawls, I would have totally jumped at it. So, Dragon's Rising pictures. We could probably switch there here in a second. We just switched to Seabound. I only have a couple of seasons on OBS right now. I have seasons 8 through whatever you want to count Dragon's Rising as. So we deleted some of the earlier seasons because, and I also don't have seasons 11 or 12 either. So, taking up too much room on OBS, making it lag. Favorite Ninjago villain? Ooh, probably Garmadon. My top 3 have always been Garmadon, Overlord, Chen, but probably not in that order, I guess the order just kind of depends on what day of the week it is, how I'm feeling on any specific day. So, those 3 definitely, though, are standout villains. Let's see. Ooh, what is the name of Dragon's Rising Season 1? Isn't Dragon's Rising technically a sub-name like Masters of Spinjitzu? Yeah, Dragon's Rising is the title of this new show. So, every single season for the next 6 years is going to be under the Dragon's Rising title, right? The seasons no longer have individual titles. They confirm that they're not going to be doing that. So literally what it's going to be is Dragon's Rising Season 1, Dragon's Rising Season 2, etc., etc. So yeah, no more season titles. Some fans were pretty disappointed to hear about that. I think it's definitely a change of pace. But that's just how it is now, I suppose. But yes, everything is under the Dragon's Rising title. Really hot in Texas right now. How warm is it here? It's about 71 here. It's not too bad. The air quality is all out of whack, though. If you check the weather around here, it'll tell you hey, the air quality is probably not safe to breathe. Don't go outside or you're gonna die. No, it doesn't say that, but it does say if you have asthma, you probably shouldn't go outside. Yeah, the air quality is pretty bad here too. Don't worry. Yeah, my mom called me up today, and she works at a school, right? She's a school teacher. She was like, "Yeah, we had the kids outside, and the school told me to bring them in because the air quality was so bad." It's yeah, I mean, it's pretty rough. Apparently, it's supposed to be really smoky over by my parents, so that's pretty whack. Here, it's not terrible, but it still gives you a warning when you look at the weather. So don't go outside and breathe whatever's in the air. It's awful. Ooh, 100 plus degrees there. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I really like cool weather, solid 60 degrees. That's my preferred temperature. Is 98 Fahrenheit hot? Yeah, I'd say so. That's definitely hotter than it gets around here. And I do not like that type of weather. I'm out of commission if it gets to 80, 85. like I said, 60 is my go-to. That's my preferred weather, honestly. Don't go outside anyways. Same, bro. Yeah, I'm kind of a hermit. I stay in my room and only go out for food and sometimes to get mail. 4-hour stream hype. Yeah, we will be doing a 4-hour stream. Thank you, FRS Ninja, for subbing. We will be doing a 4-hour stream once we hit stream number 400. So right now it's 383. 400 is still a couple away, 17, I think, if I can math correctly. But yeah, 4-hour stream will be happening very soon. Be on the lookout for stream number 400. We'll probably play some games or just hang out or whatever. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Favorite ninja design? like, whose design do I think is the best? Like, obviously my favorite ninja is Cole, right? But I'm not sure if I would say he's got the best design. Honestly, Lloyd is pretty good in terms of a design. His new design especially is pretty iconic, so it's hard not to like it in my opinion. So I'd say maybe Lloyd, since his design has been, you know, pretty iconic for a long time now. Especially his new one, the Ninjago movie design with the green eyes. That's like the staple of Ninjago at this point. So... Do you think Lloyd is dumb? Mentally, yeah. Like I always say, him, Jay, and Kai, they all share one brain cell. And, you know, it just kind of depends what day of the week it is, who's using the brain cell. So, at least with Cole, Zane, and Nia, you know, they have some resemblance of, you know, intelligence. With Kai, Jay, and Lloyd, like that trio, you know. Like I said, one brain cell. Ooh, Guardians 3 is available on July 7th. Very cool. I'll probably wait until the Blu-ray comes out. Is $30 good for the DBX with all the figs? Yeah. Yeah, that's very good. That's like ridiculously good. I would expect $30. I would expect maybe just some of the figures or like half the DBX. I recently bought that set used, I think maybe about a year and a half ago. It was definitely more than $30. If you can find it for $30, I'd say jump on it, especially if it has all the figures, like that Pythor, that Sensei Garmadon. Those are rare figures, so I'd say go for it. Definitely. Favorite sport? I'm not really like a sports guy. Believe it or not, the Ninjago YouTuber is not very athletic. But no, with that being said, I do like watching hockey. I played hockey for a little bit in high school, and hockey's pretty fun. I don't mind hockey, you know? Watching hockey is pretty fun too, because 9 times out of 10, you see some hockey players brawl. Unless you're watching a college match, then they're on their best behavior. But if you watch like professional hockey, yeah, they fight a lot and it's pretty fun. So, you know, that's why I like watching hockey. My entire family is like a big football family. Like I'm literally the only one in my family that like doesn't care about like NFL. Oh yeah, what's your guys' favorite NFL team? Leave in the chat. Who's gonna go all the way this year? Who's gonna win the Super Bowl? Make your predictions known. Yeah, I don't have a favorite hockey team. I just like watching the game, you know. Any hockey team is fine. I'm not like a diehard hockey fan, but it's probably my favorite sport. Nat Christmas, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. Ooh, almost at 100 videos. How should I celebrate? You should do a very special video for video number 100. If it were me, I'd do maybe like I don't know, maybe like a room tour, a collection tour, something like that. Something like try to make it like, you know, your largest scale video possible. And if not, that's no big deal. But that's just my recommendation. Try to make it like larger than all the other videos that you've made. Make it a special one. Special number 100. Thank you very much, Nat, for the $2 super chat though. Yeah, if it were me, I'd definitely do that. Like a collection tour or something. So would totally recommend. But do whatever makes you happy. Do whatever you want to do, obviously, at the end of the day. But thank you very much, Nat, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Forced to like the Seahawks because that's our state team. Yeah, that's fair. That's kind of like, you know, I'm from, like, Upper Michigan, lived in Wisconsin for a while. Yeah, the Packers are like, hey, you gotta love the Packers. Why aren't you rooting for the Packers? You know how many times I've heard that in my day? Too many. The Dolphins. I used to like the Dolphins back when I was younger. Just because my dad was like, pick a team. He sat me down in front of all the teams. He's like, pick a team. I'm like, all right, I like the Dolphin. I'll go with them. And then turns out they were like the worst team in the league for a while there. So I really picked the winner, didn't I? Let's see. How many brain cells do you think Cole, Nia, and Zane have? A whole bunch to each other, you know, or to themselves rather. So they all have a bunch of brain cells, and all those brain cells, they're always making them make good decisions. Meanwhile, on the other side of the spectrum, you've got Kai, Jay, and Lloyd, who are definitely not the smartest, definitely not the sharpest tools in the shed. That's for sure. Any soccer teams? Nah, I'm not really a soccer guy. Used to watch, or I used to play like a little bit of soccer in like elementary school, but you know, I was never really like a big soccer guy. I was more so into like t-ball when I was like 5 or 6. The poor man's baseball. But you know, it's all good. Not really a huge fan of baseball.
Ain't no one leaving this party.
Look at this name. Thank you, Lego Spider-Man J Lloyd Kai, for subbing. That is quite the name. Thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, that is true. Jay used to be with Nia, Zane, and Cole. Very, very true. Very true. But then something happened where Jay suddenly got dumber. What happened to him? I don't know. But he's definitely on the other side of the team now. Definitely on the dumb side. Like I said, not to say they're bad characters, because they're not. But you gotta admit, they're not the brightest bulbs in the shed. You know what I'm saying? Where are you displaying the markets? Well, right now it's only temporary, but I do have it on my top shelf. Like I said, I will be rearranging the studio here throughout the past couple of days, and I will be moving some bookcases around, and I do have a plan for the markets along with a couple of the other city sets that I have. So I got a plan for that, but right now it's temporarily sitting on top of my top shelf. So... Did you see the Nintendo Direct? The most recent one, I did not watch it all the way through, but I did check out some of the other announcements, like the Pokemon announcements and all that jazz. So I didn't watch it, though. Is Camille on the desk? She's over here on the bookshelf. I can probably grab her quick. She's in this cup with a lot of other figures that I have yet to put in my my display stand. I got Detective Zane, Misdemeanor, there's Camille, I got Vinny and Gale, so all the ones from the market that I want to put on my display stand I got in this little cup, so, you know, they're going to be in there until I rearrange things here. Is the Dogshank figure worth a lot? I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked at the value of that. I know that Kilo, the other Ninjago big fig, that guy goes for quite a bit, so... Is the markets a good set? I'd say so. If you want to hear my thoughts on it even further, may I recommend checking out my review. Just put that up about 4 hours ago. Give it a watch if you want. Took me 13 hours to film and edit it, so would totally recommend you guys. Especially if you want to hear more of my thoughts on that set in particular. How much is Camille going for? Let's look. I do want to check out the value of Dogshank really quick, though, too. To Bricklink we go. Oh, yeah, I also placed a Bricklink order. The other day, making a character from Dragon's Rising. Which character? Euphrasia. I think I got some parts coming for a good Euphrasia custom. All right, Bricklink, why aren't you working for me, buddy? Yeah, I'll probably do like an updated studio tour at some point. I will for sure be posting pictures on Instagram, so check out my Instagram link in the description. All right, Camille, let's start with you. As I spell Camille very, very wrong, and my phone looks at me like I'm an idiot. Camille. All right. We have a couple of listings for Camille already on Bricklink. How much is you going for? 2 people on Bricklink are selling it. One guy is selling it for $19.59. The other guy is selling it for $24.44. So $19-20 somewhere in there. What about Dogshank? Because that was like the original one. Dogshank. Let's see how much you're going for. Dogshank. The full figure on Bricklink is going for about $10, so pretty cheap. Not too bad, especially compared to Kilo, who goes for about $100 if you're lucky. Let's do some Dragon's Rising pictures. I switched up the Dragon's Rising pictures on the stream, by the way. We have some new pictures. They're just all from the trailer, but you know, new pictures is new pictures. Will you be getting the No Way Home set? I thought about it. I might just opt to buy the figures on Bricklink, you know, like the 3 Spooderman, because realistically, that's all I really want from that set. The set looks totally fine, but I don't know if I'm going to get it. Maybe I'll get it, but as of right now, my plan is to just buy the figures online after a while, so they're kind of cheap. So that's just my quick thoughts on that. Did you see that James Gunn announced the cast of Superman? Yeah, they got the new Superman, and it's not Jonah Hill, unfortunately. I was very upset to find out that my boy Jonah Hill did not make it. But I don't know. The guy that they got to play Superman, I've never seen him in anything, so I know nothing about this dude. Know nothing about him. Hopefully he's good. If not, you know, I guess we'll recast Superman again in like 10 years. Who cares? What about Willem Dafoe in that set? I don't know. Maybe I'll grab him too. Right now, though, my goal is the 3 Spoodermans. How many Ninjago sets do you have? Well, I've been collecting for a good long while now, ever since 2011. So over the years, I've gotten a bunch of sets, and I've also sold off a bunch of my sets. So right now, I'm not really sure how many I have. There's a bunch in storage under my bed in like a big tote. So not too sure. That is a good question. I couldn't give you like a number, but quite a bit. Lloyd DX is so rare his legs alone cost $40. Seriously? Let's go on Bricklink and see how much he's going for, like, as a figure. Yeah, that figure is pretty rare, I think. I have it, thankfully. I got it when it came out. Lloyd DX. How much is you going for, Lloyd DX? Oh, only $133. Oh, I'll buy 4 of them. Yeah, totally. What's the highest? What's the highest price? $332, and that's used. Bruh, what am I doing? I should sell my Lloyd DX. It's not like I care about it that much. But yeah, $300. Dude, that's crazy. That's like absolute. That's absolutely insane. I want to see the legs. Where's the legs? How much are the legs going for? There's one lot for sale. Yeah, $50. $50 for Lloyd DX's legs. What about the torso? We got 2 for sale, and they are going for $28 and $29 each. Oh man, $300. Yeah, you could buy the markets with that. You could sell your one Lloyd DX figure and make enough money to buy the entirety of the city markets. That's crazy, dude. Is that the rarest Ninjago figure now? Because that thing is insane. That's ridiculous. That's why I don't buy just the figures. Oh, very true. Or if you're going to buy the figures, do it when it comes out, right? That way it's going to be like a retail price. Like, how much was that? Like, Lloyd DX came in that little Target cube, right? With like 3 other figures. How much did that cube go for? Wasn't it like $15 back in my day? Thought the rarest was the Time Twins. I don't know. How much are the Time Twins going for? Well, obviously, yeah, the Wooden Woo is going to be pretty rare because only like 5 of them exist. But how much are the Time Twins going for? Acronix Day Crux, because those guys are pretty rare too. But do they sell upwards of $300? Acronix goes for $34. Crux is going for also $34. So they're about $34 each on Bricklink right now. So yeah, $34 to $300. I think one is definitely rarer than the other one. Yeah, I do have both of them too. Thankfully I got the Dawn of Iron Doom set back when it came out in like 2017. So glad I have that one. Glad I got that one when I did, because man, those guys, adding those to my collection. Now, I regret not buying the Samurai X versus Kilo set, and I remember very clearly that set was on clearance at my local Target for like months. It was like really cheap at my Target, and I never got it. I never jumped at the chance, and now Kilo is going for a bunch online. So that's one of my regrets. I did not buy that set when I had the chance, and they gave me multiple chances. Probably should have grabbed that set. Ooh, how rare is Possessed Lloyd? Oh, the White Ninjroid as well. Yeah, I know that one goes for a lot too. Let's see. Donde está? White Ninjroid. Is that what the figure actually is? Yep, Ninjroid White. $38 right now on Bricklink. So, and that's like the cheapest. What about like the most expensive? $171. Like new. $171. What else were we going for? Possessed Lloyd? Yeah, that one shouldn't be too expensive because it comes in a couple of different sets, right? I mean, sure, it's like a couple of larger sets, but still multiple sets. Lowest is 16 on Possessed Lloyd. Highest is 126. So definitely go lower if you're shooting lower. Let's see. How about the Golden Master? Golden Master? Good idea. Because that one goes for a lot too. The Overlord Golden Master rebooted. How much are you going for, my friend? Lowest is 33. Highest is 198. We still haven't topped Lloyd DX just yet, though. Still, $200 for an Overlord figure. That's pretty expensive. Yeah, Lego is like an expensive hobby, dude. That's like the one thing that I don't like about Lego. It's pretty expensive. You're forgetting the Mailman? I wonder how much the Mailman is going for online. Because that only came out in what? The Temple of Air Jitsu? How much is he going for? Postman. Postman Pat. Minifigure Postman from Ninjago. Lowest is $3. And the highest is $21. So the Postman is definitely not that expensive. $3 to $21. Not too shabby. Yeah, he's pretty cheap. So good news if you want the Postman, otherwise known as the best Ninjago character of all time, you can find it pretty cheap on Bricklink. Oh yeah, NRG goes for a lot too. Golden Oni Lloyd. That one should be cheaper because they just released a... you know those Ninjago magazines that the UK gets because they're lucky ducks? They just released Oni Lloyd in that in one of those magazines, I think. The only catch is that it doesn't have the Oni mask, but it should be pretty cheap to get the rest of the figure, I think. Can't say for sure, though. How do I stay cool and not get hot? That is a good question. How do you stay cool on a hot summer day? Well, I've got a bunch of ice packs in the freezer. Sometimes I'll take out an ice pack. Sometimes I'll take a cold shower. Who knows? Masked Oni Lloyd is already $30. It'll become more expensive once the Golden Ultra Dragon retires. Alright, so I guess moral of the story, get your Oni Lloyds when you can, or else you're not going to be able to get them for cheap. Yeah, all the Serpentine Generals go for a lot, too, for some reason. I only have Pythoran Scales. I don't have Phantom, Acidicus, or Scalador. I do want to add those guys to my collection at some point, too, though. So, yeah, stay inside, drink lots of water. That's good advice. Yeah, don't go out into the hot, humid abyss. Oh, yeah, we did put in our air conditioner this weekend as well. We busted out the old air conditioner, put her in the window, and she is working overtime to keep us cool. How much is Baby Ryu going for? Surely it can't be that expensive because he comes in like a bunch of different sets this wave, right? And some cheaper ones too. Let's see though, just for the meme. Oh, there are no matches for Ryu on Bricklink. I guess Ryu is just not on Bricklink just yet. How much is Kimono Lloyd? Let us see. Kimono Lloyd. This stream has just turned into price checking on Bricklink, which I'm not super opposed to. I guess Lloyd doesn't come up when you, or Kimono Lloyd doesn't come up, but let's just go for Lloyd minifigures. There's 76 minifigures. Oh man, this is going to take a while. Dragon Power Lloyd is already up there. So if you're looking for some of the Dragons Rising boys, they are on Bricklink. They're being added slowly but surely. Yeah, Oni Lloyd right now on Bricklink goes for about $30. But Kimono Lloyd, let's take a look-see. Used to have Kimono Lloyd back in the day. Me too. I mean, I still do have it. It's still the original one that I got in that book. Final Battle Lloyd is what they're calling it on Bricklink, or Green Ninja ZX, because the book labeled it as such, because the book is wrong. But that figure is going for $13 at the cheapest, and highest 45. Thank you, Johnny, for subbing. Appreciate it. Do you have Deepstone Lloyd? Yeah, I have Deepstone Lloyd. Used to have a couple of them, and then I sold some of them off. How much does Legacy Kai go for? Because I know it's so rare. Oh, very true. You know, that could be a fun one to look up, though. How cheap is Legacy Kai? You could literally make like an army of Legacy Kais if you really wanted to. Just because they are so cheap and so easy to get your hands on. Kai Legacy. How much are you going for, my friend? Just the normal one without the shoulder pads. Let's see. Oh my god. Cheapest is 49 cents. And the highest is 8. Who's trying to sell it for $18? You're out of your mind. $18 for Legacy Kai. Why are you people selling it for so much, dude? Yeah, that figure is really cheap, though. Like I said, lowest price, 49 cents. Build your Legacy Kai army while you can. Because there certainly are a bunch of them. Except for that one dude that's trying to sell it for $18. Absolutely ridiculous. Ooh, NRGJ. We could look him up really quick. Yeah, that guy's pretty rare, too. I didn't realize how rare Lloyd DX was. And it's not even show accurate. Cornea. Oh, does that one go for pretty cheap, too? Would not be surprised. You can build up your Legacy Kai and Cornea army today for the low price of $2. Let's see. NRGJ, cheapest is $14, though no mask, crack on the right side of the torso, slight scratches on both arms, so you might not want that one. Highest price is $214, so we still haven't topped Lloyd DX, unfortunately. Lost NRGJ when I was a kid. Oh man, that was another big regret that I had. If I could go back in time, I would tell like 12-year-old me to buy the NRGJ figure and buy a bunch of them. Buy a bunch of those spinners because they'll become rare one day. How much is the Kai Target Cube? That's a good question because yeah, Stone Army Kai also came in one of those Target Cubes. Yes. Trying to look up the Target Cube here. If you type in Target Cube on Bricklink, what do you get? Nothing. We'll just look up Stone Army Kai. Stone Army, go. Lucas. Stone Army Kai. Oh, never mind. They can't find any matches for Stone Army Kai. Guess I'm just going to have to look up Kai and go through the figures. Lost the entirety of the Fangpire Ambush and the Ninja Copter. Oh, man. The Ninja Copter's got some cool figures. Same deal with the Fangpire Ambush. Got Persona 5 Royal for Switch on Sunday. So far, loving the game. Very intense so far since it's a mature rated game. Yeah, I got that. I've only played Persona a handful of times. I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest with you. Like, I more so prefer, like, Pokemon. Maybe that's just because I'm, kind of stupid. But, Persona really didn't click with me for some reason. Could not tell you why. Stone Armor Kai. Cheapest is $15. Highest is $76. So, not too shabby. What about the set that it comes in? The Cube. And the Cube was lost to the far reaches of space. The Target Cube goes for $22 cheapest, $500 highest. Box, because it's a box misprint. Oh, so it's a super rare misprint. That's why it goes for a lot. By default, the box goes for about $60, unless you have like the super rare misprint. Then you can sell it for $500 on Bricklink, and maybe somebody will buy it. Oh, man. I did see Elephant Mario. He looks pretty funny. Honestly, I might want to get that Mario game that they're coming out with. It looks pretty cool. I was just thinking about buying a Mario game for my Switch, like a classic style Mario game, and I think I might wait for this one. So, how long do Ninjago set waves last? Like in terms of like how long they're on the market for, usually about 1.5 to 2 years. Like for a while there, you could still find Legacy Titan mechs at my local Target. So, I guess it just kind of depends on the set, too. What's misprinted on it? Let's take a look-see. Alright. It says, box misprint, film should be clear, instead it's blue. The end of the roll which was missing. What does that mean? Oh! On the Chima figure, the clear part of the box that displays the figure, it's blue, instead of just being clear. Okay. I don't know if that's worth $500, but sure. Whatever floats your boat, right? Should I get the OG Stormfighter or the OG Boulder Blaster? Both have the box and the figures. Ooh, I have a soft spot for the Stormfighter, so it's hard to say anything but that. I'd say go for the Stormfighter. That's probably the better jet of the two, in my opinion. Hot take, Dragons Rising is mid. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about that. Overall, though, I've seen a lot of positive reaction towards Dragons Rising so far. So, do you like Chima? Not really. I've only seen a few episodes of Chima. I do have some figures, though. $120 for 250 Legacy guys. Alright, so hear me out, right? You could get either, you could get the Bounty, the new Destiny's Bounty, right, for $160, or you can get 250 Legacy Kais, plus have a little bit left over. Maybe you could buy some parts to make some vehicles for them. You can realistically make a Legacy Kai army for honestly not that much money. So if anyone wants to make a Legacy Kai army, head on over to Bricklink. Go buy some Legacy Kais. I pretty much have an army already. I'm pretty sure I have like 7 or 8 Legacy Kais lying around here somewhere. Get a PS5 for selling a misprint box. Yeah, I get it though. Like misprint stuff is pretty rare, and it's always cool to have like factory defective stuff. Not sure if I'd ever collect it personally, but there is a market for that. I've seen people that go out of their way to collect like factory misprints. I see that a lot with Pokemon cards. So a lot of people love misprinted Pokemon cards. Yeah, we didn't get parts for Jordana just yet. We'll probably build her eventually. Euphrasia was more of a priority for me, though. How much does Akita go for? Let me see. Akita. Let's see. How much do you go for? Akita. On Bricklink right now, she is selling cheapest, $43 cheap. And the highest price is $171. So yeah, you're going to be probably forking over a pretty penny if you want to buy Akita. Ooh, just hit 50 subs. Nice. Very cool. Congratulations. I'll just stab it with a knife. $1,000 misprint. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure it's not that easy. Who knows? Maybe it is. I don't know. Ninjago City Markets or misprinted boxes, which is more expensive? Well, apparently the misprinted box. Like, you could buy the Ninjago City Markets and still have enough left over for a couple of other things, as opposed to just buying the misprinted box on Bricklink. Wanted Akita, but never mind. Yeah, for Akita, I'd recommend checking out like eBay, for example, right? Like on eBay, I think that's where I got mine. You find some better prices over on eBay half the time for some of these Ninjago figures. This is just specifically on Bricklink. So, golden katanas are the rarest piece of all time. Totally. I totally don't have like a bajillion of them. But if you collect Ninjago sets in general, right, you're going to have a lot of those swords by the end of the day, right? Like, you're going to have a sword collection whether you like it or not. So, let's see. Sorry I missed most of the stream. Couldn't make it. Hey, no big deal. Like I always say, you guys, if you guys got other stuff going on, that is totally understandable. Don't prioritize stream over your real life. Words to live by. I always think of Weird Al's I Bought It on eBay song. I don't think I've ever heard that one. And I used to listen to a lot of Weird Al back in the day because my dad's a huge Weird Al fan. I don't think I've ever heard that one. My favorite Weird Al song, though, is Easily Trapped in the Drive-Thru. That is such a good song. I think I know the whole thing front to back because I've listened to it so much over my life. You can avoid a higher price by buying every minifigure part individually. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. If you don't want to buy like the figure itself, just buy like Akita's face, for example. Maybe buy her body a different time, you know? Slowly but surely build it up over time. You will definitely, complete the figure at some point. Listen to it. It's awesome. Will do. I will have to write that down. Where is my notepad? I cannot find it, so I will just text it to myself. Because I like Weird Al. I want to listen to a bunch more of his stuff. I hear Momo out in the hallway. Momo, come here. My kitty Momo is meowing outside the door. I could hear her. Alright, cool. Send that to myself. How many Kais fit into a Kai? That is a good question. Oh, by the way, I was clearing out some of my storage this past weekend as well. Found a couple of my other Lego clocks. I found Lloyd ZX that I must have gotten like way back in the day, and also Bad Cop from the Lego movie. So I got Liam Neeson and Lloyd ZX. I can add them to my Lego clock collection, which I now have 3 Lego clocks all in one place. I do like the Lego clocks. Do they still make those like for new stuff? Surely not, right? Surely they've been done for a while there. 2 more days until the break. Awesome. Just keep on keeping on. You'll get to that break. Don't worry. Can you turn on a face cam? I need to see Momo. Check out my Instagram, link in the description. We just posted a picture of Momo not too long ago. She was up on top the cabinet being a little wiener. She's not supposed to be on the cabinet. But yeah, check out my Instagram. I don't have a face cam right now. I probably should get one before stream 400 though. Just because we're no longer streaming on the laptop. We're streaming on an actual PC now, like a normal human being. So I will definitely get a face cam though for stream number 400. So we can do the face cam. Gotta buy one though. I'll probably buy one here pretty soon. What are your thoughts on Ninjago fans on TikTok? I mean, I don't use TikTok all that much except to just repost my YouTube shorts. From what I've seen, just in my comment section, I haven't really had any problems. And I hesitate to explore more of Ninjago TikTok, to be honest with you. I've heard the horror stories. I've seen what's... I've seen some things, and it's definitely not great. So, what's a TikTok? I wish I didn't know. Favorite Liam Neeson movie? Ooh, I like Taken quite a bit. I also really enjoy his cameo in the film Ted 2. Just a masterpiece of cinema. There's a scene where he buys a box of tricks, and it's probably the best thing ever. That's pretty cool. I think they stopped making them after season 14 Lloyd. They made, by season 14 Lloyd, do you mean Seabound or The Island? Because I did not even know that they made that. Lloyd Clock Ninjago. That's pretty crazy. Fans are horrid on there from what I hear. Yeah, so it's probably best to stay away from TikTok. Like I said, I only go on there to repost my YouTube shorts. So, You know, there's a lot of Lloyd clocks. There's one from Hunted. There's one from season 11. There's one from the movie. There's a Kai Hunted clock. There's a lot of Ninjago clocks. I wonder if there's somebody out there that collects just Ninjago clocks. I want to be friends with that person. I'm sure that person is amazing. What happened to the Lego Ninjago OG spinners? They stopped running those after 2012, which is a shame because I would have loved to have seen spinners for 2013 for the final battle. That would have been awesome. But alas, it just does not work for us, unfortunately. Did not work. Just repost my YouTube shorts to TikTok and leave. Hate it every time I open the app. Yeah, same here. It always tries to like play me stuff, and I'm like, no, I didn't come here to watch stuff. I came here to post and leave and go about my day. How many followers do I have on TikTok now? Like I said, all I do is just repost my YouTube shorts. Hi, Momo, come here. I can hear you meowing. Almost 10,000 followers. Wow, my last one got 100,000 views. Why? Who's watching these on TikTok? Whatever. I don't know. TikTok is weird. I'm also like a couple shorts behind. Like the last one that I posted to TikTok was the serpentine one with the staff. How many shorts have I posted on YouTube since then? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm about 4 behind. Great. Oh well. The TikTok crowd can wait. They can wait patiently for the next short. Usually I try to upload like 7 at a time. doesn't really work. How much is the golden dragon from season 2? Like, are you okay? Let's look that up quick. Yeah, I'm 4 behind, man. A whole 4 behind. Whatever will I do with myself? Bricklink, we're looking for the original golden dragon. Yes, from 2013. The final battle. Hot take, the legacy one is better. Don't at me. Golden Dragon, the original. Cheapest, it goes for $13, but it's missing the minifigures and the weapons. If you want it brand new, the most expensive is $184. So, yeah, I'd recommend buying it. Used. It's my recommendation for all Lego sets, unless you can find it boxed for pretty cheap. So, let's see. Gonna do a fact about Gale Gossip. I'll probably do some more. Yeah, I'll probably do some more figures from the markets here. I kind of want to do a short about Lloyd DX now, since it's like apparently super heckin' rare. I'll probably do a short about him at some point soon. Maybe I can film that one for tomorrow. All things considered, the YouTube shorts don't take that long to do. Maybe about a half hour to 45 minutes for each one. My main problem is that I stumble. Like each short that I make, like the raw file. I kid you not, is like 12, 13 minutes. And then I got to go through and edit it, try to find the best take to edit it down to be like 50 seconds. It's crazy. Lloyd DX or misprinted box. I don't know, man. That misprinted box is looking pretty good. Might want to buy that and add that one to my collection. Like I said, though, like we make fun of it, but there is a market for that. There are people that collect like factory, like mistaken things or like misprints or whatever. So. Do you like the young Lloyd from Dragons Rising? Not necessarily, but not because of the design. I think the design is kind of annoying, sure, but I actually put up a video about this earlier today. I think my main problem is like the message that they were trying to send with the younger Lloyd. So, alternate stream title, Hot Takes, Kai Mania, and OBS is a Darren. Honestly, it's not OBS this time. Like, yeah, it's easy to blame OBS, right? But OBS has been running fine. It's the internet that's been kind of a pain. Sometimes they work individually. Sometimes they work together. Sometimes it's OBS and the internet that work together to crash my stream. But sometimes it's just one or the other. And right now, it is the interwebs, unfortunately. So, favorite of the Season 1 sets? Favorite of the Season 1 sets. It's hard not to say the Epic Dragon Battle, just because it's been my dream Ninjago set for quite some time. Just ended up getting it, or at least just the Ultra Dragon, not too long ago. But I'd say that one is probably one of the best Ninjago sets of all time. So, how many Legacy Kais can you get? Probably a whole bunch. If you tried hard enough, you probably could. You probably could get like a whole army. Thoughts on the Wildfire Kyler daughter theory? Yeah, I did a video on that recently too. The theory goes that Wildfire is Kai and Skylar's daughter sent back from the future Superman style for some random reason. Like, they literally sent her back in time in a pod. I don't know if I agree with that theory. I did a video on it, I think yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or the day before. But yeah, pretty outlandish theory in my opinion. I do think maybe there's a slight possibility that maybe it could be possible, but, you know, Wildfire's power is not fire, it's heat. So, who's to say? Don't know. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that theory either, but I have seen it a lot on Twitter, in my comment section, and yeah, Doc Wyatt recently responded to a tweet about that theory too, so figured I should make a video about it. I don't know. It's definitely not the most sane or rational theory out there. But then again, Ninjago is not a sane or rational series, you know? Like, Ninjago is about the furthest thing from realistic. So, I think anything is possible, but I don't know. Probably not going to happen if I had to take a guess. Could be a mix of amber and fire. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, heat's just an evolved form of fire. Could be. Yeah, I mean, it is possible. It is possible. And they do have kind of a bond in Dragon's Rising, Kai and Wildfire. But then again, that might just be like a natural thing. Like, hey, we're both kind of sort of fire users. Fantastic. But at the same time, it could be like, wow, you're my daughter from the far future. Wow, you're my dad from the past. We just kind of connect like that, you know? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's possible. I guess we will just have to wait and see. Crack theories are so funny. I think they're a lot of fun to talk about too. Like, theories that are just insane and just like completely just mental, but there's a slight possibility that it could work. I like theories like that. Like crackpot theories, especially Ninjago crackpot theories, are some of my favorite theories to talk about on this channel because I just love how ridiculous they can get. How much is Golden Lloyd? The original Golden Lloyd, I assume you mean? Do you think Secret Invasion is going to suck? I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't really heard anything about it. Seems like nobody I know is watching it, so can't really talk to anybody about it because no one's watching it. If you guys have seen it in the chat, let me know. Is it worth watching? Why or why not? The original Golden Lloyd, the cheapest is $2, and the most expensive is $64. Pretty good figure, though. It's honestly not that expensive compared to some other figures out there. It did come in a couple of sets back in the day. And it also came in a LEGO Dimensions little pack, if I'm not mistaken. So, Gaming Facts shorts have been doing pretty well. Takes only about 30 minutes to completely do it. Yeah, I mean, totally. Glad that they're doing well. Keep up the good work. Keep it going. Don't stop now. Keep her going. Watching it, it's not bad as of the first episode. That's fair. Please tell me you don't ship Lava. Lava is not Jay and Cole. That's Bruise. I do like Bruise. Lava is Kai and Cole. They're not my favorite ship, but I don't mind people that ship them, you know? It's probably not going to happen in the show, obviously. Like, I much more prefer, like, Kai and Skylar, Cole and Vanya, maybe even Cole X Cake, right? That's a good one. Everybody loves Cole X Cake. But yeah, I mean, Lava's not too bad. I think some Lava fans, though, take it a little bit too seriously. But I personally don't mind the Lava ship. Jose, thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. Disappointed that the creators...
not want you to do this, brother.
Thank you, Jose. Disappointed that the creators didn't bring back Julian Michaels to voice Lloyd again instead of screwing his voice over for Dragon's Rising. Yeah, a lot of people were pretty disappointed in that. I get it, though, right? Maybe she wasn't available. Maybe they tried, but it was like a scheduling conflict. I at least hope they tried, right? Because if they just didn't reach out to her for some reason and instead just opted to use Sam Vincent just because, I feel like that's, no offense, I feel like that might be a little bit lazy, but I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I'm not like, I don't work on Ninjago, you know, but I at least hope they tried to reach out to her. At the end of the day, yeah, it's not that big of a deal, but I can understand why some people were upset about it. Totally. But thank you, Jose, for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate it. Like I said, I at least wish, or I at least hope, rather, that they reached out to her. Just, just to propose this idea. Just to run it past her. No, I don't work on Ninjago, fun fact. You'd be surprised the amount of comments that I get where it's like, hey, do you work on Ninjago? Nope, sorry. I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude sitting in his apartment making Ninjago videos. For the masses. No, I don't actually work on the Ninjagos. And honestly, if I tried, they probably I'd probably mess it up. I'm not like a great writer in my opinion, so I probably wouldn't do the series any justice. So maybe they could reach out to me and be like, hey man, what happened in this specific season again? We can't remember. And I'd be like, say no more, I got you. But aside from being like the designated like Ninjago history person, I don't think I'd contribute anything to the show. Oh yeah, Secret Invasion does have the AI intro, doesn't it? That's horrific. I really don't like that at all. I hate that, actually. Do the creators know you at all? I mean, I've reached out to some Ninjago staff members, and they've reached out to me. Like, the Hagman brothers used to follow me on Twitter. That was, like, a long time ago before they left Ninjago. We did that interview with Brent Miller years and years ago, the voice of Zane. I did an interview with The Fold, Dan from The Fold, not too long ago, a couple years ago. And right now, me and Doc Wyatt follow each other on Twitter. So, I don't know. But aside from, like, Twitter followers and the occasional, like, interview, it's not like we're in constant contact. So, more often than not, I'm just kind of doing my own thing on YouTube. Every now and then, maybe I'll talk to someone who actually does work on the show, but that's a pretty rare occurrence. But it has happened before. I'd be lying if I said that it never happened. So, but yeah, Doc Wyatt can see all of my movie opinions on Twitter. Or all the other obscene things that I tweet out on a daily basis. I've been using Twitter more and more. Not just like retweeting stuff, but actually like making tweets. Yeah, like my grainy image of Sora that I posted last night when the internet was out. I really hope Doc Wyatt's enjoying those tweets. Oh, man. Should interview Devin Mack. I'd be down. I mean, he does have a YouTube channel, right? Maybe I'll reach out to him. I think he's a cool guy. Like his work as Aaron. I would not be opposed to reaching out, doing an interview with him. Yeah, it's either that or bait posts. Very true, yeah. Yeah, I don't take Twitter all that seriously, man. It's very easy to make a bait post and watch Ninjago Twitter explode. Did you interview Brent Miller when you were like 17 or something? Yeah, I was either 17 or 18. It was when I was just starting out. And I remember we couldn't get the audio to work. You can still find the stream. It's still up on YouTube. I remember we could not get the audio to work for the longest time, but eventually we did get it. And I was so nervous, dude. I was just insanely nervous. Same deal with when I did my interview with The Fold not too long ago, or Dan from The Fold, rather. I was just insanely nervous. I'm a very nervous person, especially when I'm talking to somebody like that, like a pretty big figure in this scene. So, I don't know. I'm just pretty nervous in general. I'm a pretty nervous person, and I was so nervous with Brent Miller, dude. It was just insane. I think he could tell, too, because I was like, oh, man, I was losing it. You can still watch that interview, like I said. It's still up. It's very old, but you can probably still find it. Gonna get the DBX and the Stormfighter for $50 and all the figs. Cool. Very good price. Yeah, check and make sure it's not like a scam, though. Check and make sure the seller is legit and they've sold like other things. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, could really tell. Oh yeah, I made it very obvious. I made it very obvious. I probably still would be pretty nervous even today. Like, say for example, if I did do an interview with Devin Mack, for example, I'd probably be super nervous too. I'm just a nervous person. I'll tell you guys a story really quick. I'll tell you guys a story. I don't know if I've told this story before, the time I got pulled over and they searched my car. I might have told this before, but it does kind of apply to my nerves. So I'll probably tell this story, and then we'll probably wrap it up here since we have been streaming for about an hour, 7 minutes. One time I got pulled over, and I was so nervous, I was just shaking the whole time. I didn't do anything wrong, He pulled me over for like slightly going over the speed limit or whatever. Yeah, I was going 125, sue me. But anywho, I got pulled over for speeding, allegedly, and I was so nervous. I was sitting there shaking, and the cop must have thought that I was on drugs or something, because he made me get out of the car and he searched my car. So that was pretty fun. That was a fun experience. And he let me go. He's like, do you just have like anxiety or something? I'm like, yeah. Can you tell? I'm sitting here shaking. Can you tell that I'm anxious? And he let me go. So I feel bad, that he had to deal with my anxiety, but at the same time, I'm glad that he let me go. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just sitting there on the side of the road, just shaking. I was like maybe 18 or 19 when that happened. So it's been a while. I haven't been pulled over in many, many years because I drive responsibly. I no longer go 125 in the 45. I've learned from my mistakes. No, I'm just kidding. If you drive, drive responsibly. Moral of the story. And also, when you get your license, try to look like as much of an idiot as possible. Because then when the cop pulls you over and he looks at your license, he's going to feel bad for you and let you go. So there you go. Little words of advice there. When you go try to get your driver's license picture taken, don't try to like dress up for it. Just look like a moron, and you'll get off every time you get pulled over. I got nervous for my first interview job. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's pretty nerve-wracking for a lot of people. Definitely. Moral of the story, don't unsee anxiety. I mean, I'm pretty anxious. I'm a pretty anxious person, so we could probably do rapid fire questions if you guys want. Let me take a sip of my water really quick. And by a sip, I mean let me chug half the bottle. What we have learned, anxiety will solve your problems. I don't know if it'll solve every problem, but if you're just sitting there on the side of the road shaking uncontrollably, the cop will probably just let you go. Probably because he feels uncomfortable, you know? Let's do some rapid fire questions though, ladies and gents. Questions that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two. Let's wrap it up with some rapid fire questions. Is this your full-time job? Yeah. Yes, it is. Probably won't be forever, but for right now it is. Are you going to be a ninja for what's right? I will try my best. No promises, though. Do you have any ideas for a Season 2 mock? I've always wanted to see that Garmadon Samurai mech from Season 2. I'd say go with that one. Best AI cover you heard. I don't listen to a lot of AI covers. I think using AI is kind of questionable. But somebody on Twitter did post. It was MK from Monkey Kid singing Britney Spears, and that was pretty funny. I got a kick out of that. Like I said, though, AI is kind of blech to me. Best Ninjago episode, probably Island of Darkness. Is that what it's called from Season 2? The episode where the ninja go to the Temple of Light for the first time. I like that one. That's a good episode. Please tell me you don't ship Plasma. What is Plasma? Is that Kai and Jay? Yeah, not a huge fan of that one. I just don't see them together like that. I want to listen to that. I'll see if I can find it. Maybe I'll retweet it if you guys want to check it out. I'll try to do that after stream here for you. Let's see. When do you plan on stopping YouTube? Well, I mean, not anytime soon. I mean, I'll probably quit when I decide that I want to quit, you know? When I decide that I'm done, I'll be done. Jade Princess or The Last Resort? Ooh, The Last Resort, I gotta say. I think we'll go with that one. That was just the first thing that came to mind. Techno is Jay and Zane, right? I'm not too sure. Not too sure, like, the proper... I know Bruise and I know Lava. Those are, like, the only two ship names that I remember from, like, the fanon ships or whatever. The ships that aren't canon, so... but Jay and Zane, Techno makes sense, but I wouldn't know. Are you the real Dr. Doofenshmirtz? Oh, man, I can't do a Dr. Doofenshmirtz impression. Perry the Platypus. It's Perry the Platypus. My goodness. There you go. That's my Dr. Doofenshmirtz impression. It sounds just like him. What are you talking about? Opinions on cheese. Very good. 10 out of 10 IGN. Cheese is good. Can't eat too much of it, though, because it upsets my tummy. What's the bracket for tomorrow? Not too sure. I'll probably decide in the morning when I get up. Now I'll think of it. If you guys have any bracket fight suggestions, feel free to let me know. I thought we had one from last week that we wanted to do, but I might need to double check on that older stream. Let's see. Favorite Ninjago minifigure? Probably the original Golden Ninja. That's still pretty cool in my opinion. It's still the best one. Aaron or Sora? I'd probably say Sora. But Aaron, I want to see more of him. I want to see more of what he's all about. I think they both have a lot of potential. So, let's see. Lego Katana colors bracket fights. That could be really funny. Oh yeah, we could do like Ninjago whips. That would actually make sense, right? Aside from like doing like, you know, like lately we've been doing like mustaches and eyebrows. Tomorrow we might do like toes. Who's got the best toes, you know? But the weekend whip remixes, that might actually be like a normal human being bracket fight that we can do. So maybe we should plan on that. And let's answer one more question before we wrap it up here. One more question before we call it quits. Who's gonna get the last question? Let's see. What should we answer here? Worst minifig other than Avatar Lloyd. Oh man, that's a good question. Some of those other avatars are definitely not doing the ninja any favors. Like Avatar Cole and Avatar Nia especially is just kind of like pathetic in my opinion. What's another terrible Ninjago minifigure? Honestly, Spinjitzu Master Zane from those Spinjitzu spinner sets. That's probably the worst one. That's probably the worst one, in my opinion. It's just awful. All of those Spinjitzu Master figures are just terrible. But Zane got it the worst, I think. So I'll say Zane, Spinjitzu Master, probably my worst or my least favorite Ninjago minifigure of all time. Aside from like Avatar Lloyd, obviously. With that being said, though, guys, let's wrap it up there, ladies and gents. Let's wrap it up. Let me stretch really quick. And let's call it quits, ladies and gentlemen. We've been streaming for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. That is a good time. Let's wrap it up. We stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central. Daily updates on the community tab. All of that good stuff in a minute. And I will be streaming tomorrow. Same time, same place for another stream. Feel free to swing on by if you so desire. Tomorrow we will be doing a bracket fight. So swing on by if you want to take part in that. Otherwise, guys, that'll wrap it up for this one right here. Let's get some hugs in the chat. And good news, the internet was pretty satisfactory today. I am seeing like 0 lag over on my end. So that is a good sign. Good thing. It's a good sign of things to come. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you guys enjoyed today's stream, feel free to like and subscrizzle, do all that fun stuff. Like I said, tomorrow, same time, same place, we will be back for another stream. Hope to see you guys there. In the meantime, have a fantastic rest of your day / night / afternoon, whatever time of day it may or may not be for you guys, and we will see you guys again next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. We'll talk to you guys again really soon. Peace.